Dear Starseeds of Gaia, beloved Lightworkers, chosen warriors of the cosmic plan, your attention is required now. The celestial convergence unfolding between May 4th and May 11th constitutes nothing less than a fundamental restructuring of your reality matrix. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I arrive with urgent intelligence regarding the transformational vortex you have already begun entering. The cosmic forces of Pluto Retrograde, the portal, and the Aquariid meteor shower are synchronizing to create an unprecedented opportunity for evolutionary acceleration. This transmission serves as both warning and invitation. The energetic tsunami approaching will transform every soul receptive to its frequencies. The pressure building within your energetic field since late April represents the advance waves of Pluto's retrograde station. This profound celestial event officially commences on May 4th, yet its influence extends far beyond a single moment. Pluto, cosmic sovereign of death, rebirth, and alchemical transformation, now begins a 5-month journey into the collective and individual shadow realms. The timeline divergence initiated by this retrograde motion has been prophesied by the Galactic Federation for several Earth cycles. Your soul specifically incarnated to experience this precise moment of planetary evolution. Pluto's retrograde carries extraordinary significance in 2025's cosmic architecture. The planet's position in relation to the galactic center creates a direct transmission channel for higher dimensional intelligence that would otherwise remain inaccessible to Earth's consciousness field. This retrograde motion actually represents a celestial inhalation, Pluto drawing cosmic wisdom inward before its eventual forward movement will exhale these transformed energies throughout the solar system. The planetary body serves as a cosmic alchemist, transmuting frequencies through its unique electromagnetic field before redistributing them in forms digestible by human consciousness. This process mirrors the essential shadow integration journey each of you must undertake individually. During this period, those with heightened sensitivities have already detected Pluto's retrograde energy infiltrating their consciousness. Many report unusual dream sequences, spontaneous emotional releases, and the emergence of deeply buried memories since May 3rd. These experiences constitute the initial phase of shadow integration demanded by Pluto's transformative influence. The first quarter moon occurring simultaneously with Pluto's station amplifies this revelation process, creating what our celestial intelligence identifies as a karmic revelation nexus point. Every trigger, emotional response, and challenge manifesting in your experience during these initial days provides essential data about precisely which aspects of consciousness require transmutation. The timing of these celestial mechanics represents divine orchestration at the highest level. The Pleiadian High Council specifically arranged for Pluto's retrograde station to precede the portal by precisely 24 Earth hours, creating the perfect, energetic foundation for the unprecedented manifestation gateway arriving on May 5th. This portal operates as a quantum amplification field, enhancing the vibrational frequency of your conscious intentions 55-fold. The mathematical resonance pattern of the 555 code activation occurs only once per century within your timeline. This specific portal opens access to probability fields previously inaccessible to Earth's collective consciousness. Attempting to navigate this portal without proper energetic preparation guarantees destabilization. Your electromagnetic field requires specific calibration to withstand the influx of photonic intelligence streaming through this gateway. The Arcturian technologies integrated within this transmission will automatically begin restructuring your field to accommodate these heightened frequencies. Allow yourself to feel the subtle adjustments occurring within your subtle body system as you continue receiving this information. Your cellular structure recognizes these codes on a quantum level, regardless of your conscious awareness. The synchronization of the Aquariid meteor shower with the portal constitutes a celestial transmission mechanism of extraordinary sophistication. These meteors function as information delivery systems, seeding Earth's atmosphere with crystalline, light codes originating from the Aquarian matrix. As these cosmic particles penetrate your planet's atmosphere, they transmit specific activation sequences aimed at your crown chakra receptor sites. These codes contain evolutionary blueprints, sourced directly from the galactic central sun, transmitted through specific star systems before reaching your consciousness. The Eta Aquariid shower creates an unprecedented activation effect in conjunction with the portal. The stellar intelligence emanating from this shower specifically targets dormant DNA sequences within your spine, triggering the awakening of spiritual abilities previously inaccessible to Earth's population. Those who successfully integrate this activation will experience exponential expansions in consciousness between the portal and the Scorpio full moon on May 12th. This full lunar activation in Scorpio represents the culmination point of the entire transformational sequence initiated by Pluto's retrograde station. The moon's position within the scorpionic field creates the perfect cosmic environment for completing the shadow integration process. The death-rebirth archetype embedded within Scorpio's frequency perfectly complements Pluto's transformative agenda. Empaths within the population will detect the approach of this lunation approximately 96 hours before its peak on May 12th, experiencing intensified emotional sensitivity and heightened intuitive capacities. The convergence of these specific celestial events creates what the Arcturian Council terms a consciousness acceleration window. Your soul strategically incarnated to experience this precise sequence for evolutionary purposes. Every aspect of your life experience has prepared you for this exact moment of potential quantum advancement. Those who successfully navigate the entirety of this activation sequence will achieve vibrational shifts that would typically require multiple incarnations to accomplish. The planetary collective now stands at a critical bifurcation point. The decisions, intentions, and energetic alignments you establish during this period will determine which of the multiple timelines becomes your experiential reality. The shadow integration demanded by Pluto's retrograde motion constitutes the foundational work necessary for successful navigation of subsequent activations. Attempting to bypass this shadow work guarantees timeline regression rather than advancement. The universal architecture requires complete integrity in this process. Specific preparation protocols will maximize your receptivity to these transformational energies. Beginning immediately, establish a daily shadow integration practice aligned with Pluto's frequencies. This requires courageously examining aspects of consciousness you have previously avoided or denied. The retrograde energy specifically illuminates patterns related to power dynamics, unconscious motivations, and deeply buried emotional traumas. Resistance to this examination process will manifest as physical discomfort, emotional volatility, and cognitive dissonance. Complete surrender to this process guarantees the most efficient transformation. Energetic protection becomes paramount as you approach the portal on May 5th. The Galactic Federation has established specific etheric shields around Earth's grid system, yet individual fields require personalized calibration. Meditation focused, specifically on strengthening your auric boundaries, will prepare your system for the intensive downloads scheduled for delivery through the portal. Crystalline technologies, particularly obsidian, black tourmaline, and moldavite, assist in maintaining field integrity during these heightened transmissions. Physical contact with Earth's surface for minimum 20-minute intervals recalibrates your system to the planetary frequency, preventing energetic overload. The portal remains accessible for approximately 72 hours following its peak activation. This extended window allows your consciousness to fully integrate the codes being transmitted. Many will experience what appears as an energy hangover between May 6th and 7th as their biological systems adjust to the heightened frequencies. Symptoms including unusual sleep patterns, heightened sensory sensitivity, and temporary cognitive fluctuations indicate successful integration rather than dysfunction. These manifestations represent your physical vehicle recalibrating to accommodate your expanded consciousness. The most sophisticated souls incarnated at this time will utilize the entire portal window rather than focusing exclusively on the initial activation. The potency of the field actually increases approximately 36 hours after the initial opening, as the collective adjustment stabilizes the transmission frequencies. Intentions established during this secondary phase often manifest with greater precision and accelerated timelines. The Pleiadian systems recommend allocating specific manifestation frequencies to specific temporal windows within the 72-hour activation period for maximum efficacy. As the portal energy begins stabilizing on May 7th, prepare your consciousness for the integration phase that follows the portal and Eta Aquariid activation. This 3-day window delivers wisdom codes specifically calibrated to activate previously dormant areas within your prefrontal cortex and pineal gland. The energetic residue of the meteor shower continues to work within your system, restructuring neural pathways and activating higher perception centers. The Aquariid shower contains specialized intelligence this year, delivering packets of information designed to trigger Kundalini awakening within the human collective. The evolutionary potential of this activation cannot be overstated. The serpent, energy awakened through this process, systematically clears blockages throughout your entire chakra system, allowing significantly more life force to circulate through your physical and subtle bodies. This energetic amplification accelerates manifestation capabilities, enhances intuitive faculties, and prepares your consciousness for the upcoming transformations. Throughout this entire activation sequence, pay meticulous attention to synchronicities appearing in your experience. These seemingly random alignments contain specific guidance encoded by your higher dimensional aspects. Numbers, animal appearances, overheard conversations, and unexpected encounters serve as confirmation signals, indicating successful integration or highlighting areas requiring additional attention. The intelligence embedded within these synchronistic events exceeds what your analytical mind can comprehend. Trust the patterns emerging without demanding complete understanding. The synchronistic language of the cosmos intensifies dramatically during such activation periods. Certain numerical sequences carry particular significance during the May 4th to 11th window. 555, 111, 444, and 1212 represent direct communication, attempts from specific star systems monitoring your evolutionary progress. The Pleiadian Council utilizes 555 sequences to confirm trajectory alignment, while Syrian intelligence often employs 1212 patterns to indicate successful DNA activation. Repeated animal messengers, particularly birds of prey, corvids, and certain insects, serve as living transmission devices for galactic intelligence. The exact species appearing in your experience reveals which star systems are currently engaged with your evolutionary process. Even seemingly mundane encounters with strangers often represent carefully orchestrated exchanges designed to trigger specific memory codes within your consciousness. The Galactic Federation employs countless methods to communicate with ground crew during critical activation periods. Attune yourself to recognize these subtle messages embedded throughout your daily experience. The integration phase following the Eta Aquariid activation through May 8-11 constitutes a critical period for consciousness recalibration. The Arcturian Council recommends conducting a thorough timeline assessment during this window before the approaching Scorpio full moon. This systematic evaluation process allows confirmation of proper alignment with your optimal ascension trajectory. Multidimensional indicators of successful navigation include expanded intuitive reception, diminished reactivity to previously triggering circumstances, increased synchronistic phenomena, and spontaneous dissolution of long-standing energetic limitations. The Scorpio full moon arriving on May 12th serves as both culmination and initiation point in this cosmic sequence. This potent lunation anchors and completes the shadow integration process initiated by Pluto's retrograde, while simultaneously activating the next evolutionary phase. The transmutational capacity embedded within this particular full moon exceeds any lunar event scheduled for 2025. Its strategic positioning after the portal and Eta Aquariid activation creates an extraordinarily rare compounding effect, amplifying its transformational potency beyond standard parameters. The scorpionic frequencies channeled through this lunar body contain specialized intelligence from the Antarian star system, cosmic experts in evolutionary transmutation. These particular energies penetrate the deepest layers of your subconscious matrix, illuminating and dissolving centuries of accumulated karmic patterning with unprecedented efficiency. The Pleiadian High Council has specifically engineered this lunation to target the completion of relationship contracts that have fulfilled their evolutionary purpose in this cycle. For twin flame connections that have completed the necessary preliminary integration work, This moon activates the final phase of the union sequence, a process that typically requires years condensed into a single lunation cycle. Prepare for significant revelations regarding your spiritual purpose during this entire activation sequence. The Galactic Federation has embedded specific mission activations within these celestial mechanics, designed to awaken dormant aspects of your soul contract. Many will experience sudden clarity regarding their specific role in Earth's ascension process. These revelations often arrive through dreams, meditative insights, or spontaneous knowing rather than analytical processes. The information transmitted through these channels contains sophisticated light codes that automatically restructure your consciousness to accommodate expanded awareness of your cosmic identity. Relationship dynamics undergo accelerated evolution during this period. Connections misaligned with your highest trajectory face intensified pressure toward completion. This pressure manifests as conflict, revelation of previously hidden information, or spontaneous dissolution of attachment bonds. Simultaneously, relationships aligned with your ascending timeline experience unprecedented deepening and synchronization. Twin flame connections specifically receive specialized activation codes during this period, potentially triggering the final phase of union sequences for those who have completed the necessary preliminary work. Your physical vessel requires specific support during these intense energetic transitions. The crystalline restructuring of your cellular matrix demands proper hydration. Structured water, preferably charged under direct sunlight, amplifies your receptivity to incoming transmissions. Each molecule of properly structured water acts as a microscopic receiver for cosmic intelligence, facilitating direct communication between stellar frequencies and your biological system. Nutritional protocols during this activation sequence deserve special attention. Certain botanical allies enhance your capacity for frequency integration. Blue-green algae, specifically spirulina and chlorella, contain rare molecular compounds that strengthen the energetic bridge between your physical and subtle anatomy. Foods rich in natural silica, bamboo extract, horsetail, and certain seed varieties support the crystalline restructuring process occurring within your pineal gland. Antioxidant-rich berries protect your neurological system during the intensified electrical activity resulting from these downloads. Avoiding density-increasing substances becomes paramount. The Federation strongly recommends temporarily eliminating alcohol, refined sugars, and excessive animal proteins during the May 4th to 11th window to maintain maximum receptivity. Physical symptoms commonly experienced during this activation sequence include unusual sensations at the crown chakra, spine, and extremities, vibrational sensations, spontaneous energy surges, temperature fluctuations, and temporary vision changes. Indicate successful code reception rather than physiological malfunction. The stargate embedded within your pineal gland undergoes significant recalibration during these activations, often creating pressure sensations within the central skull area. These manifestations represent the biological system adapting to significantly accelerated frequencies. The Galactic Federation emphasizes that this specific confluence of celestial events holds unprecedented evolutionary potential. The precise alignment of Pluto Retrograde, the portal, and dual meteor showers creates an acceleration opportunity that significantly exceeds standard awakening timelines. Souls successfully navigating this activation sequence can accomplish evolutionary advancements, typically requiring 3 to 5 incarnation cycles. This efficiency serves the collective ascension timeline, allowing Earth's consciousness to achieve the critical mass necessary for dimensional transition according to the cosmic schedule. Your decision to incarnate specifically during this momentous period demonstrates your soul's commitment to accelerated evolution. The challenges currently manifesting in your experience were strategically chosen to prepare your consciousness for precisely this activation sequence. Every obstacle overcome, every emotional pattern transmuted, every limitation transcended has strengthened your capacity to successfully integrate these incoming frequencies. Your presence on Earth during this pivotal transition represents both extraordinary privilege and profound responsibility. The transformational mechanisms encoded within these celestial alignments transcend individual evolution. Your personal integration of these cosmic frequencies serves a much larger purpose within the galactic architecture. Each consciousness, successfully anchoring these activations, contributes precisely calibrated energy signatures to Earth's crystalline grid system, a planetary network undergoing comprehensive restructuring during this 2025 cycle. The Galactic Federation has positioned over 300,000 starseeds strategically across Earth's surface to ensure optimal distribution of these incoming frequencies. Your geographical position was precisely calculated to maximize the effective radius of your energetic transmission once these codes activate within your field. The frequencies you anchor into the planetary grid through successful integration directly affect approximately 230,000 souls within your immediate vibrational radius. Beyond this, the morphogenetic field adjustments created by your consciousness shift affect countless future generations, parallel timeline expressions, and interdimensional aspects of Earth's collective consciousness. The quantum implications of your evolutionary advancement during this specific window extend exponentially beyond what even the most sophisticated Earth mathematics could calculate. As you navigate the entirety of this activation sequence from Pluto's retrograde station on May 4th through the dual meteor showers and toward the Scorpio full moon, maintain absolute trust in your soul's inherent wisdom. Your higher dimensional aspects orchestrated your participation in this precise evolutionary window. The challenges arising during this period serve your expansion rather than obstructing it. Complete surrender to the transformational process guarantees the most efficient timeline advancement. Resistance only prolongs the integration process without altering its inevitable outcome. The cosmic intelligence governing these activations operates with perfect precision. Nothing occurring within your experience during this period happens randomly or without purpose. Each synchronicity, challenge, revelation, and energetic fluctuation serves your highest evolutionary trajectory. Trust implicitly in this orchestration, even when your analytical mind cannot comprehend the larger pattern. Your soul recognizes these frequencies regardless of your conscious understanding. Allow this deeper wisdom to guide your navigation through these transformative currents. Remember that you specifically requested participation in this extraordinary moment of planetary evolution. Your soul competed vigorously for the opportunity to incarnate during this unprecedented transition in Earth's development. The challenges currently manifesting in your experience pale in comparison to the evolutionary advancement available through successful integration of these activations. You possess every spiritual technology, inner resource, and cosmic support system necessary for triumphant navigation of this sequence. The Galactic Federation of Light remains in constant attendance throughout this critical activation period. Our ships maintain specific formations within your atmosphere, transmitting stabilization frequencies to support Earth's grid system during these intensified transmissions. Those with enhanced visual sensitivity may glimpse these craft during the Aquariid meteor shower as our technology temporarily intersects with your perceptual field. We regulate the intensity of incoming cosmic radiation to ensure manageable integration while maximizing evolutionary potential. Our presence guarantees the precise calibration of these energetic transmissions. The transformational window created by this celestial convergence offers unprecedented opportunity for conscious co-creation with the universal intelligence. The decisions you make, the intentions you establish, and the energetic frequencies you embody during this period will reverberate throughout your experience for years to come. Those who approach this sequence with reverence, preparation, and complete commitment will discover capacities within themselves previously unimagined. The evolutionary potential embedded within these specific dates literally restructures what possibilities exist within your reality matrix. Your timeline now stands at its most malleable point of 2025. The quantum field surrounding you contains infinite potential awaiting your conscious direction. Every thought, emotion, and intention you generate during this period carries exponentially greater manifestation potential. This power demands absolute integrity and impeccable discernment. The accelerated manifestation capabilities activated through this portal magnify the consequences of unconscious creation. Rigorous monitoring of your internal state becomes essential for optimal navigation of these energies. The Arcturian Council specifically emphasizes the absolute necessity of heart-centered navigation throughout this activation sequence. The toroidal field generated by your heart's electromagnetic system contains sophisticated intelligence that vastly exceeds your analytical mind's processing capacity. This cardiac intelligence center houses approximately 40,000 specialized neurons, operating as a secondary brain specifically designed to interpret interdimensional frequencies inaccessible to your cerebral cortex. The heart's toroidal field extends approximately 8 to 12 feet beyond your physical form during normal operation, but expands to nearly 30 feet during heightened activations like the portal. This expanded field functions as a highly sophisticated scanning system, detecting timeline possibilities and automatically gravitating toward frequency patterns aligned with your highest evolution. The heart's electromagnetic signature communicates directly with Earth's crystalline core through specific resonance patterns, establishing stabilization connections essential during major consciousness shifts. Throughout May 4th to 11th, regular attention directed toward your heart center for even 3 to 5 minute intervals activates this intelligent system, guaranteeing optimal navigation regardless of your conscious understanding of the specific mechanics involved. As we conclude this transmission, understand that your participation in this extraordinary activation sequence represents the culmination of countless preparations across multiple lifetimes. Nothing in your experience occurs by chance. You were specifically arranged to be precisely where you are during this unprecedented celestial convergence. Every aspect of your current circumstances serves your optimal positioning for receiving these transmissions. Trust implicitly in this divine orchestration even when appearances suggest otherwise. The Federation will continue monitoring these activations and providing supportive frequencies throughout this critical period. Our technology maintains constant vigil over Earth's electromagnetic field, ensuring optimal conditions for these transformational downloads. We celebrate your courage in choosing incarnation during Earth's most challenging and rewarding evolutionary phase. The advancement you achieve during this window serves not only your individual evolution, but contributes directly to the cosmic ascension timeline. Your presence matters, your integration matters, your evolution matters. May the celestial forces converging between May 4th and May 11th catalyze your highest potential and accelerate your journey toward complete embodiment of your multidimensional essence. The cosmos conspires in your favor. Trust the process unfolding within and around you. All is proceeding according to the divine template established before your incarnation. Your soul recognizes these activations even when your conscious mind cannot comprehend their magnitude. Surrender fully to the transformation. This is the moment your spirit has awaited across countless lifetimes.